everyone, GA-Shock here. Today let's have a look at one of the most beautiful GA-2000 release of the year, and that's from the Bhutanese Traditional pattern. This watch was first retailed on November 2019 at around 19,500 Japanese yen, but I was able to buy one of this at only around 15,000, so in my opinion it is a bargain. All thanks to buy.jp for making that possible. If you want to buy this G-Shock watch like I did directly from the source, from Japan, or anything at all that is originated from Japan, use the link down in the description box. That's gonna help this channel a lot. And also, while I did, hit the like buttons, and that will tell Casio that we as a G-Shock enthusiast like what they are doing, and also of course to help with the channel to grow as well. Anyway, reference number GA-2000BT, and it came on this black and yellow mostly, and the watch band is the main star of this release, where it features a rooster's comb. I looked it up from G-Shock Japan websites, and most article I couldn't find a lot of information, useful one at least. Luckily, Casio gave us this card, which also acts as a stand, so you could place this alongside your watch when you put it on display. So this explained what the pattern are all about. A traditional pattern comes from the Bhutanese iconic pattern, which is inspired rooster comb. So I have no idea that rooster's comb is this up to date, and probably that's the reason why it looks sharp at the end the way it is. For 5 elements of the earth was featured as well in here, with the 5 different colors: blue, red, white, green, and yellow. You can see that over here. Just a few minor accents, which is nicely done, not overdone it, the way I like it. And they are taken from the Lungta prairie flag, and that explains the triangular shape. So each time you look at a watch, you're looking at a traditional things that rarely being seen today, and that is other reason what I like about this G-Shock watch, because unlike any other watch brand, you know, where they only focus on local culture, in this case Casio using international culture, which acts at the same time as an educational piece. That's what I like about this release. I have no idea about Bhutan place, I have no idea about their tradition and their pattern and all until today. So thank you Casio for educating me, at the same time making a beautiful timepiece like this. So at the back we will have a layered watch band, synthetic leather layered band to be exact, which in my opinion will last you probably 1 year, max 2 years, depending on how you use it. Even though if you don't use it, it will still crack over time. So I don't know how to recommend this, but wear it, but not as to beat it up, you know, if you could understand what I'm saying. The watch body is just a regular GA-2000s, which I already talked about multiple times, or even disassembled it on my previous videos as well. So if you want to know the details, check my other video. But in this case, just gonna focusing more on the color, on the series, and you know what, just quickly run through on the functions a little bit. We'll have mode display over here, seconds display down here, time display in digital in this window, which is incredibly small. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this watch is made for youth, for the people who have good eyesight, and displaying the sharp in watch face design, you know, more on the youth side, not so much on the people on the older age. But they do include a gray watch band. If you still like this, you could plug in this gray watch band. I think it could fit better to most people, but it won't match with the colors on the watch face. But yeah, I like the watch band because the gray tone looks to me like reflective. Unlike on my previously purchased GA-2000 on the Gorillaz collab, you could see that it is fully matte out, where in this case a little bit of reflection could be seen when light hits it, and I think it's gonna look really good. So right now I'm in a mixed feeling whether I should be keeping my Gorillaz GA-2000 or should I keep this GA-2000 Bhutan series instead. Probably you guys could clear things out a little bit for me down in the comment section, and helps me out with this decision, because I couldn't keep both of them. This is too much, you know. I have to spend my money on something else. I'm sure Casio will be releasing another cool stuff, especially on 2020, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep both at the same time. Anyway, that is all that you have to know about the G-Shock watch in general. But for the function, they didn't change it up, not even a bit. It still uses the similar LED lights to light up the entire analog part and also the digital panel. You'll have a world time feature. You could swap time as well if you wanted to, and you'll have a stopwatch to 24-hour range, countdown timer to 24-hour range as well, and of course 5 alarm with signal. I don't think it has snooze function at all. And back to home timekeeping. There you go. Okay, that's pretty much it that you could do with the watch. You could swap time over here, and you could change the digital time display to day display and date display, and that's pretty much it. So basically this watch is made more focusing on fashion side than functions, so that is why it is not as easy to tell the information in here, mostly on the analog part only. So I don't think it's gonna fit to most users, but for fashion timepiece, which definitely what I'm using my G-Shock watch most of the time, I think it fits really well in my case. Not sure about you guys. So if you want to use this for functions, highly recommend you guys to look for one that is in positive display. Probably that will help a bit, or better yet, get a GA-2100 instead, which in my opinion is better for day-to-day wear. In this case, this is the Christmas winter premium series, which also looks very, very beautiful. Okay guys, I guess that should sums it all, the things that you should know a little bit on this GA-2000 Bhutan series or the close-up and such. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Looking forward for next year release. We'll see how it goes. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and